In this tutorial, I'll show you how to use one of the logical functions in Excel, the if statement. In using the if function, we're going to be turning an average into a letter grade. So to demonstrate this, I'll be using a simple grade book. So let's assume that this is a grade book. We have names, we have some things to be graded on, we have a total, an average, and a grade, and we wanted Excel to turn average into a letter grade. And maybe this is your grading scale. So let's get started. So first, I'm gonna put a sample data to test our formulas. So for Canna, I'm gonna put 100 for each of the items. So there you go. So most of you know that for total is equals sum, and then select the items that you want to sum up. So for average, it's just an easy formula, equals average, and then select the items you want an average. Then once done, you could go to putting in the if statement to test if your average and your total in order to turn into a letter grade. So here is the if statement. Start off by going equals if, then just double click this function. If that has shown you, then it shows me here this formula is formatted. For example, logical test, then there is a value if true, if the value is false. So in this case, the logical test could be if h2 is greater than or equal to a value. In this case, my value is 90. Then if the logical test is true, what value should it turn into? So I'll put here an A. But what if the test happens to be false? Then what would I do is put another if statement. I will go if, open bracket, and follow the same pattern. Logical test, value of true, value false. So in this case, I'll go if h2 greater than or equal to 80, comma b. So if false, then if, open bracket, h2 greater than or equal to 70, comma c. Then I'll have to put another if statement. If, open bracket, h2 greater than or equal to 60, comma d. So if this is false, I don't need to do another if statement because I'm on the end of my grading scale. So I'll just put here an F. Then I'll just need to end with closing brackets. In this case, it's 4. Then hit enter. So there you go. So to test if the formula had worked, I'm changing values. I'll go changing values like 68 and then 70. So the average is 84.5 and letter grade is B. So there you go. It's just a simple application that a lot of people does not know it exists, but it's actually very useful. So hope this gives you an idea on how to use an if statement.